Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this video it is the Bahrain Grand Prix weekend. But firstly, before we dive into that epic race it's probably going to be, we have some driver moves to discuss that you might have seen on Lewis's short that he posted yesterday, but still we're going to go over it on my channel. So I have signed a contract with the best and most, the oldest team in Formula 1, Ferrari, and the team with most history. Max Verstappen is still at Red Bull, Hamilton and Bottas same lineup at Mercedes. Sergio Perez from Red Bull has moved to Aston Martin. That'll be very interesting for him, and also Aston Martin are now the second worst car, so he'll have to use all of his talent to bring that car into the points. Charles Leclerc has moved to Alpine, which is a great move for him, even though it's further down the grid, but he is probably going to try and challenge for points as well. Hopefully he can get them though, and maybe even snatch like a podium. Lewis has moved to Red Bull. Daniel Ricciardo, here's a big one, has moved to Ferrari from McLaren, and he's teammates with me now, and that means Carlos Sainz has been let go from the whole of F1. Fernando Alonso has moved back to McLaren after a pointless season with Alpine. Luckily, Nikita is still at Haas. The Italian Jesus is still at Alfa Romeo. They'll still be kicking in, hopefully, some glitches during the year that'll spice things up. Lance Stroll, AlphaTauri, Kimi Räikkönen still at Williams, and George Russell has moved to Alfa Romeo. That's it. Now join me at qualifying. Goodbye. Hello everyone, we are currently sitting in the garage in our new Scarlet Red Ferrari, the most famous team in all of F1. Very glad to be sitting here at this very moment in time. Back at Bahrain, of course. In my opinion, Bahrain's quite a good track. People can obviously have different opinions, but it's just so smooth to drive. And
Jack in front.
Here we go then.
Oh no, you're behind, I think. Wait, Jack,
yeah, I'm behind you. Also, we're going to be trying this new format. We're going to be trying this new format where we post qualifying. And the driver moves will be in the qualifying episode, not in the race episode. So we'll do qualify. We'll post qualifying first, then we'll post the race
separately. So that'll be quite fun.
Yeah, that's basically it. And hope you enjoy qualifying. And if it doesn't get as good views or as the race, then we'll discontinue it. But for now, we are doing qualifying, and it's full qualifying as well.
Because
so if you crash in Q1, you're done for, and that will not be good for you. But this Ferrari is feeling an absolute beauty around this track. I can just feel the difference of the handling. It's way easier to turn around the very low speed corners. Even on the outlap I'm feeling it. Oh yes. The Tifosi will be loving me now.
Past Daniel Ricciardo because I'm going to be faster than my fast lap.
It's my dream drive come true. The Tifosi, their new hero in the Scarlet Red Ferrari. I'm trying to pull off Ferrari's dream by winning the Drivers' Championship for the first time since 2007 when my favourite driver, Kimi Räikkönen, won it back then.
Here we go.
And it all starts here, round 1 Bahrain, desperately hoping to be the lead driver going into Ferrari's home race, Imola.
So he's going to be looking to hopefully try and win
this race. Or hopefully win this race. But here we go then, our main lap starting now in Q1, so we don't want to push too much in Q1 because we know we'll get through if we don't make any kinds of errors. So we don't need to push too much. But if we don't push enough, we could be out in Q1, and that'd be very disappointing to all the Italian fans who are expecting me to do well.
In my new Red Bull.
Also, when I win the race, or if I win the race, or if I come on the podium after the race is finished, I'll have to speak in Italian to my team and my fans. So you get to hear some quality Italian.
This Red Bull's feeling very nice, I'm liking it. Just feels so easy to turn.
Lewis is in a better car. The Ferrari's actually fallen off in Season 2 with changes, so is the Aston and the AlphaTauri. So I don't know if we've made the smartest of moves here, but if we can't carry them, if the team can't do well, well, we'll have to carry the whole team. And there's traffic with my teammate Ricciardo, my new teammate, traffic, and Mick Schumacher have been caught in traffic. This is not ideal for me. That means there's yellow flags. There's yellow flags up ahead.
Like a McLaren.
What's happened?
Spun it or something.
A McLaren spun it. There's yellow flags. There's more yellow flags. There's a Haas. There's a Ferrari involved. A Haas and a Ferrari. It's not me. I've just set a fastest lap. So I've went fastest. I've went fastest, right? There's been my teammate Daniel Ricciardo in his first season.
Another yellow flag.
More yellow flags.
Collision with an Alfa Romeo. Oh, he's hit me. He's hit me.
They're stationary on the track. What's happening? Lewis is spun. The Italian Jesus is spun out of the race. So we need to cover this. So a Haas. So wait.
I've got a 2-place grid penalty. I don't know what it said, but I tried to go through the Alfa Romeo and the McLaren, which was a very, very, very bad idea. So I hit into the.
So wait. Daniel Ricciardo, a Haas spun. Daniel Ricciardo hit Mick Schumacher, so they both must have damage or some penalties. Then in front there was a further incident, and then there was a different incident between Lewis, the Italian Jesus, and someone else. So there's been 3 incidents in this one little session. And loads of cars involved.
What's going on?
Luckily I've got away cleanly, but
yeah,
that was weird.
The McLaren and the Alfa Romeo, and I hit into the Alfa Romeo. So
if you wonder who I'm speaking to too, it's Lewis, and I'm coming in from a in-lap, that's why I've been so slow.
Grid penalty.
More yellow flags, there's more yellow flags, they've just gone green. Between an Alpine and an Alfa Romeo. What is going on? Is the Italian Jesus just like having a laugh or something? Daniel Ricciardo's going really slowly. There's something going on, and there's more yellow flags. What's happening?
What is going on?
I don't know. I'm gonna go and spectate from the garage. I'm spectating from the garage to see what's going on.
I had to go and spectate. What is going on?
Who knows? It's my teammate Daniel Ricciardo going at a snail's pace around the track. He has not enjoyed his break at all. Whatever he's had for breakfast today, it's not paying off at all. Now let's see what's happening. So I'm going to look at the data, and I'm going to check people's lap time here. Fernando Alonso, where is my man?
How much was my grid penalty? I don't know. Was it a 5?
Oh, he's in the pit lane. He's came into the pit lane. He doesn't have any damage. Neither does Mick Schumacher. That's it. That's weird. What's happened? So Lewis, the timings are: I am first. Oh, that's close. Lewis, we are separated by 0.029 of a second.
I had a better.
Lando Norris
sector. I'm third sector.
Yeah, I had a better first sector. Lewis, but look at the times. We're separated by 0.029 of a second. That is amazing.
Daniel Ricciardo's in 11th. Someone's had red. No,
Nikita.
Wait,
George
Russell. How much of a grid penalty have I had? What's my grid penalty? How do I check my grid penalty?
So you're behind me, right? So you're in second, and you've almost got first.
I've got a grid penalty though.
Alright, so you've almost got first, but you have a grid drop during the race. Lando Norris has just set a purple. No, he's not. He's still in third. Lando Norris, 1.3 seconds behind both of us, so we've shot ahead of them. His teammate Fernando's behind him. McLaren. So here are the results from Q1.
Daniel Ricciardo, 10 time penalty. 10 place grid penalty. Am I seeing that?
This is absurd. This is absolutely diabolical for the man who's not had any breakfast.
And the people that
Daniel Ricciardo. He is qualified.
Kicked out of qualifying one.
So guys, Daniel Ricciardo has moved into P8.
First race for Aston Martin. He's out. He's gone. My old team. Thank God I left.
A 10-second place penalty for the race. That is not good for his debut for the Scuderia Ferrari, and that drops him all the way down to 18th place right now. We have Antonio Giovinazzi, the Jesus, dropping down with a 5-place drop, but he has made it into Q2 as well, along with Ricardo.
Unbelievable.
Me and Lewis separated, and Lewis has a 5-place grid drop as well. So we're going to go to the race director and see what that's all about. Illegal blocking, grid penalty for Lewis, Antonio Giovinazzi, and 2 for Daniel Ricciardo. That is the incident we saw. So at least we have some more context into that. I'm sorry if Lewis was talking over me, I couldn't really help it. But yeah, we'll skip to Q3. Lance Stroll is out of the session, and I've just went past him, and there's been an absolute wreck. Ricardo smashed into Lance Stroll. Daniel Ricciardo has had an absolute shocker in this race. Ricardo is out of the session as well. 2 drivers crashing out of qualifying here. I don't know what happened. It was an incident with the Italian Jesus again. in this race, the Italian
Sorry,
Jesus
that
and Lance
happened, guys.
Stroll
It's just quite funny.
smashed into each other, and resulting in Lance Stroll stopped on
So
the
there's a
track.
big
I had to
crash.
take avoiding
So
action to go around
first,
him, and Daniel
Lance
Ricciardo
Stroll
was unsighted, hit
crashed
right
in.
into him, and they're both out the
Daniel Ricciardo
race.
crashed right into him.
And also,
Oh,
they're
that's
both
silly.
out of Q2 with
I'll show
penalties.
you
This
what
is
happened.
the most
What's
dramatic
going on at the end of Q2.
qualifying session I think I've ever been a part in. People just keep holding each other up. Up ahead, the Italian Jesus has front wing damage. And he's letting me
Wait a
by.
minute. So what happened?
I don't know. The Italian Jesus letting me by. Oh, so two cars smashed into each other, and then one was stationary and Ricardo smashed right into them. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Oh, I almost hit the back of George Russell on the pit lane. So yeah, that was just an update on Q2. Goodbye. So hello everyone, and this is the results. Who has moved into Q3? Who's been knocked out? So unfortunately, after his absolute absurd Q2, Antonio Giovinazzi has been knocked out in 11th. George Russell, his teammate, in 12th. So Alfa Romeo actually having a great session, but he has a grid drop. Kimi Raikkonen Williams has been knocked out. No time for the incident between my teammate and Lance Stroll, which means Daniel Ricciardo all the way to Haas and getting Nikita Mazepin up there. The abomination that he's just caused at my team. That will not do. That level will not do.
Here we go, qualifying 3.
Qualifying
Right
3
lap.
then. Now we're going to get this one on camera to see if anything happens. But this wee section of qualifying 3 does not matter. The real thing that matters is from 3 minutes down to 1 minute, where the run for pole will be here. And that will be the most interesting part of the whole qualifying, is yet to come between me and Lewis, who can get pole. But remember, he does have that grid penalty, so if he does get pole, he drops down to 6th, and we could get take advantage of that and get
I'm
pole.
out lap, gonna try and heat up my tyres. There's going to be any more incidents, yellow flags there.
Yeah, they should add red flags to F1.
Yeah, they could add red flags, so there would be a red flag.
F1 22 has been released, and there's sprint races, so that could be very interesting.
Are you getting on the 1st of July?
What?
You're gonna pre-order it?
Yeah, 10% off.
So am I.
Yeah, sounds
I'm
good.
gonna get the Champions Edition because.
And then we can do it. We can do a new 2-player career. It can be.
Yeah, because 2-player career, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, and like it must be better than this one, so there'll be
I mean,
more
like a
entertainment.
2-player my team soon.
Yeah, you should do that. But then the thing is, if they do that, they should have me
Like,
on one team and you on another
and you
team.
make a team, yeah.
Yeah, and then we could have like different drivers driving for our team.
And then maybe, oh no, you couldn't drive for my team.
And then there could be an option if we drive for the same team or if we make different teams. There could be that
coming
option.
into my
Right, I need to back off here
First
at the
fast
final
lap.
corner because there's a Mercedes. I'm going
Yellow
slow.
flag.
I know, I'm
Oh,
just
that
going
shit's
slow.
going slow.
Because I need to get some breathing space so I can start my lap. The Mercedes was
Do that
right
corner a wee bit
alongside me
wide. And
almost.
I've spun it in qualifying 3. I've had to
Oh,
stop
no.
my lap.
Oh, and this will ruin my lap as well, Lewis. Because I need to
Disqualified.
reduce my speed.
I've had to go back on the track and I've been disqualified from the session.
Oh no, what's happened?
I've tried to return back onto the track. Don't know what I'm trying to do.
Oh no, this is not good. My lap's been ruined as well due to the red flags.
So this means
So-
that I have to just spectate for the rest
Yeah,
of the
so
session, which
Lewis,
is not
you
a good
can.
session.
So Lewis, what you can do now is you can spectate the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I
You
tried
can
to
you can
I saw that
spectate me
off-road.
if you want.
I tried to come through that off-road, wait for cars to come, then go back on the track, but the FIA said no, you cannot do that.
Are you
do that,
spectating
you'll be-"
me?
Yep. So I'm watching Jack at the moment. He's slowed down, it looks like.
I was letting Leclerc pass. He's on a
So
lap.
if I want to try and win this race, I'll have to work.
Lewis, I just had to let Leclerc pass because he's on a lap and I'm not.
This is not good at all. Drinking right now.
So hopefully I can. This is another outlap that I've had to do because of the yellow flags ruining it.
Ah, this is not good at all.
I know. Then you have the grid penalty as well, so you'll have to have a great comeback during the race.
Oh no, I've got the good penalty as well. Why are we into P15? Oh, my race is done. My race is done. My race is actually done. My race is actually finished.
So here we go. Our main lap.
This is not good.
With Charles Leclerc and the Alpine up ahead. We've not had the best of laps here.
There's only one lap of fuel.
And there's only one lap of fuel remaining! We have to abort this lap and head into the pits. This isn't good. We'll only have one run at the end of the session. Leclerc's on his in lap.
Like, have you aborted your lap or are you still going?
I've aborted it again.
As you can see, Jack is now changing number to number 1.
Yep, as I won the championship previously. Right.
Oh, I can't believe it. What a start to the season. Like, I just saw the off-road, so I had to just get it back onto the track, but no.
I quite like this qualifying format. There's loads of interesting moments, even though it's not a race. And it's just entertaining. I've set a purple sector too. Oh, that is quite funny. You know what? Shall I finish this lap? I've still got a lot of fuel left.
I'd go in.
I've got a lot of fuel left though. I can make it around.
Can I do one more lap? You're going to be out lap.
There we
Oh,
go.
you set a fastest lap. I thought you said you aborted your lap.
I've aborted this one now.
I thought you aborted the last one.
I did, but then I decided midway to continue going, and somehow I managed to get another fastest lap. Just because I have no fuel, I don't... Oh no! Oh no, I might lose fuel at the end of this lap then.
I just went to low fuel mode for them.
But good news, we are on
teammates on P3.
I'm on pole.
I got disqualified, as you guys saw. Disgraced by the FIA. Michael Masters.
So Lewis will start 15th then.
Hopefully.
No, you'll start. Lewis, you'll start 14th because the Antonio Giovinazzi has a penalty as well, and he'll go behind you.
Oh yeah.
So
okay.
Ocon and Leclerc, good start for them in Alpine.
I'm gonna win it. Come on.
The McLaren and Fernando Alonso's done well as well. So yep, we'll skip to the race. Goodbye. Hello everyone, this is going to be another fascinating, epic duel between me and the other drivers. During the mid-season, we have moved to a new team Ferrari and there's been a whole load of driver transfers that are really interesting and will be very entertaining to battle with. So, I got pole, as you saw in the qualifying part of this video, and we've decided to do it in one whole video now. Hopefully we can keep that momentum going. Lewis is 13th, so there's drivers that have had penalties, like the Italian Jesus and Ricardo both having their penalties because of the incidents in qualifying, because we turned ghosting off, and that was the cause. Nikita is in 18th, which is a brilliant for him in his second season in our career. Right, so here we are then, waiting on the grid. I've already saved my intro, so we are just waiting on the grid. Hopefully we can impress in our new Ferrari outfit here. The most famous team trying to take them back to the top for the first time since 2007. That is my goal here at Ferrari. And the scarlet red colours, it's just an absolute beautiful team all round.
You know what, go between Nikita. We don't care about the next two. Let's get into this. Let's win this. Come on.
Fell out. So, anyways, lights out. Here we go. First race, Bahrain. What more could you ask for? Verstappen has had a great start, and he's almost into first from third place on the grid. This is unbelievable from Max Verstappen. Head injury pro has almost got me, but I've had to squeeze him out. Now he's alongside Valtteri Bottas in P3.
Going on in front between Alonso and Russell. I might have tucked Alonso a wee bit. Alonso, something must have happened. He's fallen back again.
Two Mercedes cars going really deep there into the fourth corner on this track. But we have had the absolute dream start for Ferrari in our debut season for them. Can't wait to get this up and running with Ferrari. Hopefully we can get top points as well today. But this has been the dream come true start.
Just falls off. I can try and get above the other McLaren.
So we have had the best start possible to this race. Verstappen has moved up one place into second. My old championship rival, who has not lost any momentum from last season, is still behind us in this race.
Faster, but Lando Norris's car is quite fast as well. He's coming back at me.
Verstappen has not lost any momentum since the second half of last season. That is great for him and Red Bull and Lewis's teammate. great for them in the constructors
Because
as
I
well.
moved to Red Bull, could I
Ocon
try
in
and
the
get
Alpine
involved?
is having an absolute great race.
I'm trying to get
Already
the
up into
slipstream
P5.
here.
That is
I
amazing
can get
for him.
ahead of Leclerc,
Ricardo
get to
seems to have
P6
got a few positions
in
from the
one
back of
lap.
the grid as well, so
There,
my
you
teammate
clear
doing
cut over on me.
alright.
Well done.
Not the best, but he's still doing
Whoa,
alright.
whoa, watch out, Leclerc.
It seems to have gained on me a bit here, which isn't good for me. The Ferrari isn't good under... The Ferrari is not good when it is fully accelerating on the power on the main straights. Red Bull has the advantage on them on that, and that isn't good for me at all.
1.3
Oh, we've made a wee mistake. We've locked up. That could give Verstappen the chance to get ahead of me. We're going side by side down the back straight of this track. Wonderful to see us battling again in season 2. Oh, and he's almost spun me. Big contact. I might have squeezed him a bit too much, but there was a bit of contact between us.
What happened there, but
that means Verstappen might have damage. That could have been my fault, but it was 50-50 with Verstappen, just really tight racing. That's what we like to see. Someone is off the track behind me, and Lewis has moved up to P5. That is amazing for him, from 15th or something on the grid. There is an Alfa Romeo pulling off a miracle, holding up everyone behind him.
Valtteri Bottas, he's a good driver.
Every contact with Verstappen, and Verstappen's gone wide. We're both going very wide. A bit of contact with Verstappen. We're both going very wide, and the two teammates behind me are going wheel to wheel. Splendid racing down the back straight once again. Lewis seems to have got the move, and he has. And Verstappen could be vulnerable to Bottas behind.
We're gonna try and catch.
Oh, we've had a massive lock up into turn 1, and we went way off.
And here I go. I can try and capitalise on Jack. And here I go. Can I try and get the overtake here? We will go wheel to wheel.
Brilliant racing again.
This might be the first battle.
What's going to happen here?
Us. Oh, and a wee bit of contact. I tried to give Jack a wee bit of room. I've got a lot of respect for him
and
as
we've
well.
went round the outside. Yes, since France we have regained our trust, regained our
There's a wee bit of contact there, but nothing
collaboration.
Major.
And we are very nice to each other on the track, as we are great friends off the track.
56%. Oh, I thought I said 56. It's actually 35%.
And if we keep battling, this could give Max Verstappen and Bottas interest in this race. As Lewis goes a bit wide there.
DRS. Jack will
Lewis
not.
now has DRS
My car
on me.
is ultimately fast in the straight as well. He might give me the room to go around the outside. He's swerving across the track.
With more power, here he comes.
15.9 seconds.
I get the inside line. I took a very wide line. Jack might go for the
switch back, and again. Can it work out?
Take a wee bit of the curb. Jack will get DRS. We might come wheel to wheel to the corner. Oh, there's a wee bit of contact again. I take the outside line.
Absolute wonderful racing here as I squeeze Lewis out just.
Jack is back at
track safely. Yeah, you've saved it well, and you're now gaining on me here. I'm going right to the inside. I have to leave you the space. Wonderful racing. Just left you enough space there.
This is brilliant from us.
As Lewis will get the DRS. Oh, he's coming into the pit lane. Lewis trying the undercut.
Well, the undercut worked for me here. I've tried it. I come in. Come on, let's have a fast pit stop. Quick.
In right now.
I'm just coming up to P15 past the person that stole P15.
When I pit, I'll come out in P12. I'm pitting now. Here I come for my first stop, only scheduled stop in this race.
Past my teammate.
My Ferrari team are out, ready for me, waiting for me to pit. Here we go. Oh no. It's been a shocker! 3-second pit stop!
And that could try and get me.
This could do it.
In the straight, which will not help me here. It might be quite close between me and Jack.
It might be! Here's Lewis, the car behind me! What's going to happen? I think I've just got him. But there's an incident with Lance Stroll as I've collided with him when I've been coming out of the pit lane.
It's George Russell.
It's George Russell.
Jack has got a wee bit of breathing space between me and him.
Alright guys, I'm back. The video has just restarted, but we have got the previous footage, so we are fine. But could this be an epic battle to the end, a classic between me and Lewis, like the Mercedes duo back in 2014? I think he has the DRS. Yes, he does. But look at the straight line speed with the slipstream and DRS of Lewis. The Red Bull car. The Red Bull car is just way better than the Ferrari. And he goes for a really aggressive dive. And he gives me no room whatsoever. He forces me off the track. And he spun it! And he spun it behind! Oh my, let me look! Oh no! And I'm in the gravel! I was looking behind me and I'm in the gravel!
I've saved the spin a wee bit. I'm a bit far behind Jack. This might just ruin it.
Right then, we are in first then.
Oh
no! Oh no! We've spun it! I'm out! We've spun it!
Can't Jack save it like I did, or will he come out behind?
No!
There.
And I've almost collided with the window of Max Verstappen! The Italian Jesus goes right into me as well!
What's happened here? For the fastest sector 2. I'm having a very good couple of laps. So can't
From the inside of Val Bottas.
Don't know what happened there, I just lost. I think I locked up, I don't know what happened there. But
right, I've got a podium now, I've got a podium in my hands.
Chance.
Right move, the switchback of all time! Here I go! Max Verstappen has spun it! Oh, what a spin! Max Verstappen has spun it right off the track! What a spin for Max in his first race! Fighting for the championship again! And he spun! And there seems to be maybe a wee bit of a collision with an Alpine.
It's fake Jack, and I'm going into the pit. But this is Jack's chance here. Last lap. Will there be a bit of last lap drama here? I've had to brake very, very, very early, and Jack could get the place here.
Oh no!
Jack's gone. I'm sorry, laughing, but he's gone. Come on, Max, this could be a win for me. I had to keep my head on. I must keep my head on. Jack's race. It fell. He had the chance there. Was there any contact, or did you just spin?
There was contact. You went off. Well, I'm not angry or anything, but what happened was when you went off track and when you came back on, you hit me, and then I spun.
I could try and push on and try and win the championship from here, so hopefully I can do something. Come on. Yeah, he's brilliant. Should get driver of the day because I came from P13 all the way up to P1. Brilliant race. Jack, probably not too happy at the moment because he spun. I'm going to take a drink.
After the glory, after the absolute glory of season 1.
Is buzzing.
After the glory of season 1. It could have been so much more, but the Scuderia probably angry with you, Lewis. The whole Ferrari, the whole Italy, the whole of Italy against you, probably for that. I don't want to blame it all on you because it's probably like half and half when we watch the replay, but yeah. Well, overall, I mean, it's alright race, still decent points, still fastest lap, so I'm not out of the fight yet. It's only the first round, so still all to play for in this championship.
Dancing.
Quite a good race for us. Not the best, but we could have done so much more. That's the thing. There's Lewis on the podium there. Good win for him. Could have been so much more though for me. Could have won the race. The engine issue at the end, final few laps, really ruined that for me.
Big win.
If I never had that engine issue, then I definitely would have took the lead without the contact. So Jeff has done me out, but
hope you enjoyed today's episode. Max Verstappen, I beat him. Christian Horner will be crying because
it's been alright, I guess.
Probably the number one driver
best,
fighting for the championship. But I want to be fighting for the championship this season. So hope you enjoyed today's episode and the new episode.
My teammate has not even got any points. That's terrible in the constructors.
Do you know what the next race is?
Nikita last. Imola, Ferrari home race. My race to win. My race to win.
We don't know when that's going to happen. Well, hope you enjoyed, and I might be making a new series, a Manager to Glory on FIFA, might be coming out. You'll need to see. Goodbye.
So Max Verstappen picks up a point. Ricardo with 13 points, no points in his race, so that's terrible for him. And yeah, overall,
this video's going to be up very late, but it doesn't really matter, does it?
Disappointing race for us. But I hope you enjoyed because it was quite an entertaining race and a good fight between me and Lewis on the first few laps, which I'm definitely going to watch back in the replay and absolutely love. So hope you enjoyed. Please like and sub if you did, and we'll see you for the next race, our home race in Imola. Goodbye.